And as soon as I heard about it, they're like, well, his cause of death was a gunshot to the head. In my statement, I even said I shot him in the chest, and I shot him in a place where there was already a hole, and there was I shot clean through. I don't even know if I made contact because he only had 5 gunshot wounds because I inspected the.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. So, I mean, why the hell are you going to go and try and take somebody like me and try and push a murder charge on me? Why are the captains doing this shit? I get that. You know what I think happened? I think they know that there's a lot of people in here that realize the amount of work I do and that I actually listen to people. So there is a fair amount of people that believe in a lot of the same things I believe in. And I think they tried to find any reason they could to get rid of me. That's what I think.
I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like the way it should operate is depending on how many hours you have on duty. It should determine how many DAPs you're allocated, right? So if you're on duty 400 hours a month, you would have a higher DAP range than someone who clocks on for 20 hours a month. Because the guy who gets on for 20 hours a month, ain't gonna have nearly as many possibilities to make mistakes. And the person who gets on for 400 hours a month is constantly going to arrest, constantly doing police work, investigations, tickets, arrests, you name it. They're gonna be more prone to making a mistake here and there, so they should have an increased DAP range.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said 2 months ago. I literally said this shit 2 months ago. And I've said a lot of shit in the last 2 months that I said this will happen over the course of time. Things will happen, and I predicted almost everything that's bad that's happened in the last couple of months. But that's because
hell, I might even just write up a document about proposed new DAP system, and I'll as far as just the more hours you have, the more your range goes up, and I might just submit to the captains and see if they're willing to entertain that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Right? I mean, for the more you're on duty, the more likely you're prone to make a mistake. So why is it that the people who are on duty more and putting more work in, they're facing the same, how do I explain it? They're within the same range for disciplinary action and losing your job, but you're doing more work and you're actively out there more than some other people are.
Yeah. No, I think I have more to say about this, but look, I don't think it's. I still need to find out more. I talked a bit with Captain Slacks, and I think some things were misconstrued. Because here's the thing: everybody sees things from their point of view, right? I don't know what you saw. I don't know what he saw. I don't know what she saw. Now, from my point of view and from my perspective, pretty much everything was incredibly bad to the point of legitimate malice. But that was basically what a lot of people saw. And that's when shit got really bad, especially that murder charge. That's when it got real bad. So, regardless, hold on, I'll call him back. Regardless,
you can take the call if you need to.
No, it's fine. Regardless, I'll leave with this. I think some things need to be worked out and actually talked out. I talked a little bit with Slacks last night. I think some things were misconstrued, and some things were misconstrued and were put in the worst light possible because of the scenario and the actions that led up to it on their end and also on my end. When I think really at the end of the day, I'm being as truthful as possible. I'm being honest. I'm coming forth with stuff. I'm telling people to go talk to Dakota. I mean, hell, every single meeting where I was go speak, I said, please go talk to Dakota. I think I said it every single time.
I remember that, yeah.
And, I go talk to Dakota, and what happens is people come to me, and then I just push it along, right? Because people trust me about things. And they're claiming, oh, why didn't you talk to Dakota? Why don't you talk to Senior? I'm like, I do. And I talk to y'all, and y'all don't listen. And then the same thing that y'all say to me, they say to me, because they're like, we talk to them or we try to, and we never get a chance, and whenever we do, they don't listen. So everything's going to be okay. I truly believe that. And I said this about half a week ago. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And once again, it did. It did get worse before it got better. But I hope it stops getting worse soon and it starts getting better.
I know. Yeah, I do as well. Honestly, I mean, we got to start moving forward. We're too occupied with ourselves right now, and people on the outside of our shell right now are just they're moving faster than we are. We'll be able to keep up.
Yeah,
people are gonna be. It's like we're just not building the space shuttle to go to the moon, and people are already on the moon starting to build a colony. You know.
Right.
So.
Hell, there's people on